everyone, it's Lisa Shares and Reviews. I'm going to try to do a little small review here on Time Bandits. It's one of my favorite movies as a kid growing up. The Time Bandits is from 1981. It's directed by Terry Gilliam. It's a story about a little boy named Kevin, and I'm looking down, I got notes here so I don't miss anything to be fast, but Kevin's caught with a group of dwarves who has stolen a map from the Supreme Being that leads to doors in different times in the world to steal riches. So that's what it's about. And this is quite, there's a lot of interesting imagery about this movie. Most of the lead actors are the dwarves. Right here, the Time Bandits, that's who they are. Hope you can see it. It's got a lot of good British actors in it. Michael Palin, Sean Connery, John Cleese, and Jim Broadbent, and Shelley Duvall's in it, and the actors who are the young boy who plays Kevin, I don't remember his name, sorry, and the leader of the Time Bandits of the dwarves is Ronaldo. No, that's not his name. Randall. Sorry, his name is Randall, and he's played by David Rappaport, the late David Rappaport. Great dwarf actor, or small man actor. I don't know what you want to call them or not call them. So it's just basically about these little guys with this young boy traveling with this map, going through these doors into other worlds or dimensions and to steal riches. They end up going to, what's his name? What was that French guy's name? Something Bonaparte? Is that his name? Oh, this is gonna bug me. Oh, sorry. The one with one hand. But he's played by Ian Holm in this, and they're stealing his riches, and then they go in by the time of Robin Hood, and they steal riches there, and then the little boy gets parted by his group, and he ends up in, I think, is it Egypt or Greece or somewhere, and that's where Sean Connery's in, and then they end up on the Titanic, and then they end up by this, I don't know, they end up on this ship here with a ogre and his wife, and they're about to get eaten, and they trick him to fall out of the ship, which the ship is actually this guy's hat here. It's just really weird. It's really funny. It's got a lot of great fantasy elements to it, and then you got Evil here. His name is Evil. Trying to remember the actor's name. David Warner, I believe. He's been in Straw Dogs, The Omen, Time After Time with Malcolm McDowell. He plays Evil in this. And Evil is quite funny. He lives in this place right here. And he's quite funny himself, but there's no moment where there's no humor in it. There's always something funny going on. You have to kind of dig the Monty Python kind of humor. And Terry Gilliam is a great director from Brazil and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It was written by, I think, Michael Palin and Terry Gilliam. I just want to be sure. Let me see. Its screenplay was by Michael Palin and Terry Gilliam. Okay, so that's for sure. So this is something that, like, I grew up watching this. I love it. We had it on VHS and we watched it so much it just ruined it and burned it out, I guess. But I got this on DVD a long time ago, many years ago. It was one of the first ones I ever bought when I first got a DVD player. And you can tell because it's kind of like broken, but whatever. But it's a good movie. I wonder if I should read you just the synopsis on this. That's how you say it, the synopsis on the back, so you understand it instead of my rambling. And it says, who are the Time Bandits? Where do they come from? They are timeless yet always late, immortal yet destructible, capable of intergalactic, intercosmic travel, yet unable to tie their own shoelaces. 6 cheeky dwarves steal a precious map showing a series of time holes scattered across the universe, enabling them to travel back in time. While visiting the past, they cause havoc and rob famous historical figures of their riches in the process. Watching from afar is the evil genius who will stop at nothing to get his hands on their map for his own evil purposes. With 11-year-old Kevin in tow, a great time-traveling adventure ensues, full of superb make-believe characters and very famous faces. I said, that sounds a lot better. I should have just said that. Darn it. But that's what it's about. If I have to give this stars, I would give it 4 stars, but it's strictly because of the humor. the actors, it's full of great actors, the characters, the story, if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, the ending. Tell me what you think about the ending, because the ending's quite controversial, and still people are confused as hell by it. I kind of am too. But check it out, Time Bandits, 1981 by Terry Gilliam. Thanks, guys.